Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, my Vagabond Style. I'm Debbie, and I'm going to do the Nellie and Ruth challenge that she has. It's her hashtag she's using is NR Bird Collage. So if you want to see what others have done, search that on YouTube, or you can actually search that on Instagram. A few people have put their work up on Instagram, especially those that don't have a channel. So be sure and check that out. So I thought I would go a little bit Japanese today. I have this awesome 19, what is it, 59? Is it 59? I think it is, 1959 catalog. I can't even remember where I got this, but this thing is such a treasure. It's beautiful. They have all these beautiful kimonos in there, and I love all the all the Japanese writing in here. Just beautiful. So they even have some men's stuff in here, which it's funny because all the men's things are in black and white, but they've got them in like their little evening. Here they are. Isn't that awesome? And then I love that they have all of their their wardrobes and stuff, how they have their wardrobes and how they store things. Very efficient. Imagine because of small spaces, but just beautiful. I kind of browsed through there and I came up with a couple of images I liked. I like these specifically because they had their hands stretched out, like I could maybe put a bird in there. This one looks like she could actually have a bird right here. Although I'm not as fond of her hair. Like, look at this lady's hair. Isn't that gorgeous? So I thought maybe I'd start with that. I do need to cut this down maybe just a little bit more on top here. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I like this. It's got a little bit of a white border on there, which is kind of cool. So I will put this aside for now, and then we can put it in my bird collage book after that. So let's cut this one out. Boy, she is tall, that girl. Let me cut it out, and I'll be right back. Well, I changed my mind again. This is like what happens. I flipped it over to cut this gal out, and these girls were on the backside that I didn't notice, and I really like them, so I cut them out. And look how pretty they look right here. Thinking I could put them there, and then I cut this girl out, and it's almost like she's looking at her. I thought maybe, and then I've got this like I don't know what you call it, maybe pagoda or something in the background there. So I'm gonna look to see if I can find maybe a bird for her hand. I've got my huge bird book here from Reader's Digest. Love this. Love this bird book. Let's see if we can find something small in here. I think they're small images. Yeah, even like right here. Could it be that easy? Let me cut this one out, and I'm just looking. They're all. It's like they're in flight doing different things. So which one will fit in her hand better? I like this one, but I almost feel like if I do that one, it just looks like he's wounded or something. I don't want him wounded. So I'm going to move on and look for a few more. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of them in here. Move over just a little for you. This guy's pretty big, but maybe it would work. It's like a huge hummingbird. And then there's these. Let me try this one. No, this one, because he could sit in her hand. Let me try that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna leave this little piece of paper in here in case I need to come back to this and get a different one. Let me cut that out. I just wasn't sure I was going to use her, so I kept the little paper lantern in her hand. That's pretty good. I know there's a lot of green behind it. So he stands out enough, though, I feel like. Okay, so we've got one possibility. Let me find one more, and we'll see if we can't make something else pop a little bit. Let's see if maybe this one will work. So I thought I'd do a little voiceover right here and speed up the fussy cutting so you didn't have to sit through that. Some people enjoy it, but I think it's a little bit much to sit through all of that, so I thought I'd speed it up. Anyway, if you have not tried a challenge yet, this is a great one put on by Nellie and Ruth Designs. The only request she had for her prompts was that you use a bird. So you could do whatever you want, just as long as you have a bird in it, and that qualifies. Then when you do, if you want to post it on Instagram, then just put a hashtag NR Bird Challenge. Is it bird challenge or bird collage? I can never remember. It's NR Bird Collage. Collage. So try that, and you can look up to see what other people have done. It's really fun. So I hope you try that. And then I was also going to say about like having a few supplies. If you want to do this, like it's a good idea to get a good bird book, and maybe a good like photography book is a really good one. And that will like give you some backgrounds if you want to do it this way, or you can, collage how you want. A lot of people don't use books for backgrounds. Like I'm probably one of the few that do. So don't feel like you need to get these kind of books. Maybe go on Pinterest and pin some things that you like, different collages. Just maybe do bird collage and see what comes up, and then save the ones that you like to kind of get an idea, and then just start doing it. And you don't have to show anybody. Do it for yourself, and you'll find that I think that you will find it's very relaxing. I enjoy it so much. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't collaging. I'd have the need to glue, and I continually cut and glue. That's what I do. Like that should be a t-shirt. Cut and glue. That's what I do. Okay, so I've got the second bird cut out, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in our journal here and see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and get this down on the bottom. I think for this, use a little glue stick, and then I will come back with on the edges the art glitter glue. That seems to work pretty good. This is my new glue stick that I'm not, it's really strong. If you want a really strong one, it's this one. It's just a little bit gummy. It might be because our weather's so warm, but like I feel like the people that like the Scotch Create one would like this one. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Then, they're getting rid of that Scotch Create. So if you're one of those people that like that, that might be this Tombow mono glue stick might be the a good option for you. All right, let's get these girls on here. I am going to use the other glue stick I have, which is my non-committal glue stick, which I can move around a little bit. Just putting a little bit down. If I had to move them, I probably could. Just trying to get them kind of on the edge and pretty far up here. And then I'll go back and glue them down permanently here when I make sure I have them where I want them. Okay, this girl, I kind of like when things go off the edge a little bit from our background. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that. And then I'll just cut it off right here and here. I think this is where I want her. And then we'll put this bird in her hand. I feel like I can see him a little bit better than I could see the other one. I left a little bit of white around him just so to kind of define it. And I'm going to leave that there. There she is with her bird, and I'll put the hummingbird on her shoulder. I almost feel like I need to move it just a hair more this way so that his tail can be in there. See, if I would have done that with my art glitter glue, it would have not moved at all. Okay. Get her little bird friends here. She's like the Japanese Snow White, right? She's good. There we go. And these girls are just like, wow, you're so cool. Honestly, like, I don't know that I really want to do any more to this. At least not at this time. Let me cut these off on the bottom here. Sorry, chickadee, I have to cut your legs off. And then this little edge right here. And then all I have to do is go back and kind of glue things around. So I think this one turned out pretty. I hope you guys like it. So also, I want to mention Barbie at Nellie and Ruth Designs did a Japanese one that was absolutely out of this world. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to link it below. Um, but it was hands down like one of my favorites of hers. So check it out. And thanks for spending time with me. And I will catch you next time. Bye, guys.